I'm not trying to be funny, but I just don't.
I like this stand right here.
Right, you ready, yeah? Yeah. Alright guys, welcome back again to another video. And in this lesson, we're going to be looking at the alkali metals. Now, the alkali metals are found in group 1 of the periodic table. And if you look at the periodic table, the group furthest to the left is known as the alkali metals. And there are 6 alkali metals in that group. We have lithium, we have sodium, potassium, rubidium, cesium, and francium. These alkali metals are so reactive that they have to be stored under oil because they can react with water and oxygen in the air. And these alkali metals get more reactive as we go down the group. Alright guys, so here we've got a piece of lithium, pretty large piece, and you can see that lithium is like a dark greyish metal, and a lot of this dark grey is due to an oxide layer because these group 1 metals are very reactive, they react with the oxygen. So what you can actually see here is a layer of lithium oxide. And I just wanted to show you guys how easy it is to actually cut these group 1 metals. So we're going to start with lithium, and I'm going to take a kitchen knife and just cut, just to show you guys. Lithium is the hardest of the 3, but just to show you guys that we can actually cut metals with a knife. And there you go, look, we can see that fresh lithium metallic layer. And it will start to darken as it reacts with the oxygen and forms that oxide layer. Alright, so here's our second alkali metal. This is sodium. And you can see that sodium's got a slightly lighter grey colour. And this one's even easier to cut with a knife. And I want to show you guys the metallic layer as soon as I've cut it. And you can see there's the metallic layer, and as the sodium quickly starts to react with oxygen to form that sodium oxide layer, you can see it's losing that metallic shine. And our final alkali metal for this video, guys, we've got some potassium. Now, potassium is one of my favorite alkali metals because just look how soft it is. You can almost just mold it with your hands. And trust me, you would not want to do this with your bare hands. But look how easy it is to cut with a knife. It's almost just like cutting through butter. And you can see, look, that metallic shine quickly disappears. Remember, as we go down group 1, the metals are getting more and more reactive. Alright then guys, so you've seen how reactive these alkali metals are with oxygen. And what we're going to do now, we're going to see how they react with water. And what we're going to do is we're going to start off with a piece of lithium. But just remember that all the alkali metals react in a similar way with water. They will all produce a hydroxide solution and hydrogen gas. So let's take a look at what lithium will do in water. Alright guys, so our next one is sodium metal. Sodium is a bit more reactive than lithium, and when it hits the water you should start to see it floating around and whizzing, a bit more vigorous than the lithium did. But let's take a look. Told you. Yo, sodium was a wild reaction. I love that. Never seen sodium do that in water before. But here what? We've got one that's even more reactive. And this time I've got some potassium. So let's see what potassium's going to do in the water. Drop a comment, guys. What do you think is going to happen? Before you watch it, pause the video, drop a comment, tell us what you think. All right, here we go. Alright guys, so there's one way that we can test whether this solution contains hydroxide ions, and we can use something called phenolphthalein. Now phenolphthalein is an indicator that will change colour in the presence of hydroxide ions. In other words, it will change colour if this solution is an alkali. So let's take a look at what happens when we add a group 1 metal to water. Stand back, stand back. Stand back, stand back. Jump straight out. Alright guys, so I hope you've enjoyed the experiment so far. We've done lithium, sodium and potassium in water. But you know, here at Ultimate Learning we always like to do 10x, we want to up it. So I've had to put the protective clothing on for this one. And we've got 250 grams of potassium. And we're going to dunk it in that water. You've seen it here first, never been done before. You ready, yeah?
Hold on.
Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright, 3, 2, 1. Alright guys, so thanks for watching our video. Hope you enjoyed it. Tap like, tap subscribe. And as always guys, share this video on all your social medias if you enjoyed it. If you want us to see more videos like this, just let us know in the comments exactly what you want us to do. We've got plenty of sodium, plenty of potassium left over. So just let us know what you want to see next. Just in recap really, just to recap what we've learned that the group 1 metals, they're also known as alkali metals, and these are stored in oil because they're highly reactive. They're also quite soft metals to touch, and we can cut them quite easily with a knife. We've also learned that as we go down the group 1 metals, that they become more violent in their reactions with water. Alright guys, see you soon, take care.